If you were sitting in a room and one musical note was continuously playing in the background, eventually you'd tune it out. But if that note were played as a part of a chord, not only would you notice it again, but you would hear it differently as a part of something greater. And that's sort of what happened when we began to work with more than one tensor ring around water. We realized that there was something really potent about using 3 tensor rings together. Now, the universe tends to work energetically in multiples of 3. This is powerfully illustrated in the new vortex-based math, which attributes the highest energy to the numbers 3, 6, and 9. And if you haven't looked at that, a quick search on the internet will bring out some really interesting and fun things for you, I think. With a unique combination of 3 rings, a harmonic chord is established, and a nested energy field results. The addition of a second and a third ring strengthens and deepens the field, literally opening the space to some very interesting new possibilities. The resonance that results when you put 3 tensor rings together has components of each ring, but just like what happens when you join atoms together, something new and more complex emerges. In this case, with these specific lengths that have been chosen, the 3 rings together resonate with the universal creative energy field, and they literally open the space of creation. 3 rings together establish deep vortices, toroidal fields and torsion fields, which have been linked with consciousness. Thoughts will interact with torsion energy, and they can be used to direct it. This is completely in harmony with the new quantum sciences, where our attention changes the outcome. In the instructions for using this set of 3 rings, we say, your energetic input enlivens and directs the energy, while the trio resonates with the universal creative field. In other words, when your input interacts with the creative field, the resulting water is tailored to your personal needs and or the needs of your family, according to your direction. That's very powerful. There are a lot of ways to use this or these tools, and we thought we'd give you some ideas. If you like to work with rocks and stones, place them with water inside the tensor rings, because anything inside the column of energy, this very deep now expansive column of energy, is going to be imprinted into the water. We also really like what happens with the Anji crystals when they're used with this trio. So placing rocks and stones or other things that you want to energetically expose the water to in this kind of a setting works really, really beautifully for several hours. Now, Melanie likes to play the Melipona B CD to the water in the rings, and her intention then is that her body, each of her organs and systems receives the beautiful frequencies provided by these bees to sustain balance and greater harmony in her body. If you could even take the rings outside in the garden and work with them. I've thought about doing that in the spring. Sitting in the garden with the rings and water, your intention could be to connect with the minerals, connect with the microbes in the soil, the insects and the animals there, that all are a part of this interplay as you grow a garden. And what wonderful thing then to be able to eat food that you've influenced in this way.